Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Aquarius. I feel like you may be in a relationship where it's kind of gone stale, the passion's died out. Maybe you have an attraction to someone else or someone is attracted to you. Um, I feel like there is a connection. It's like here you are in the middle and there's a connection to this person you're with, but there's distance between you, and there's a connection to this other person, but yet there's something that's holding you here, stopping you, okay, from taking that opportunity. What is it? What could it be? Well, maybe you are hesitating because maybe you may feel that maybe it's not quite over despite the appearances, okay? Despite how things look. Maybe there is still hope. Maybe you didn't do enough or you feel like you didn't do enough. Maybe you could have done more, you know. And so on this we have this card of the scholar, and the scholar is a card of investigation, research, a new approach. This is a card of perseverance. So it's like right now you may find yourself at a dead end with no apparent solution, no immediate solution at the moment. Okay, when it comes to this situation of do I stay and put more work into this, or do I go? Because you have an opportunity in both directions. Okay, and so take a step back and try approaching the problem from a different angle, or asking someone for their opinion perhaps. Sometimes just a fresh pair of eyes may be all that is needed, to see. Because you're inside the box, but if you ask somebody who's outside the box, you will get a new perspective on things. All right? Okay. And so there's an opportunity here that's lying on its side. Okay, this Ace of Coins, beautiful, beautiful symbol. It is on its side. I feel like, and I feel like I kind of feel like this applies in both directions. It's like I don't know what to do. I kind of feel like it's not really over here. I'm not sure I'm ready to abandon this path, to take up this other path. But yes, I do feel a connection to this other person. So it's kind of like that. But yet, I'm not happy with my options right now. That's basically you right there, and the Four of Cups. Sorry, it doesn't. These little dice don't really come clear. They got a hard time to get them up clear. So, yeah. And so on that we have the mice. So the mice, it's that feeling of anxiousness, a little stress and anxiety, um, things that bother you, that eat at you, little problems that become bigger and bigger. Um, it could be that in a relationship you kept putting things off or avoiding things, and thus it has ended up in the state that it is in. The both of you could have been doing that. I'm not pointing fingers at you. This could be you, it could be them, or it could be both of you, putting things off. I don't want to deal with this today. I don't want to deal with this today is an attitude that just doesn't complete anything. It just lets it pile up and pile up until you've got an erupting volcano. You don't want that. And that's what this is leading up to. But it's like maybe your intuition is telling you something here. It's like if you stop now and go back, maybe you can save it. Um, Maybe you're tossing this idea around in your head. Maybe you think that, oh, it's going to be more trouble, than it's worth, because of the state of the relationship. It's just not going to work. The mice are those little frustrations and anxieties and issues that eat away at you, the things you put off for another day, and they just pile up into a huge big mess. And this is what it looks like, this mess, you know. Um, so when this card shows up, it's a reminder that you should try to get a handle on everything that's stressing you out before it gets out of control. Because the minute you take that decision to step out of this and into another relationship, then it could easily slide out of control. It's like, it's not good. So think about it. And so the mice is actually telling you to identify and deal with all of those frustrations and annoyances and anything else you've been putting off or letting pile up. Okay, so if you continue to ignore them, they'll only get worse. Um, so take care of them now. Let's take care of them now. I feel like there's still hope here. And I think you feel it too. You see, I feel like your intuition is talking to because you have this connection that you've made, and yet you are looking back. You're looking behind you at this relationship like you don't really want to leave. You may feel like circumstances are forcing you to leave. Um, Maybe somebody's been keeping you at a distance. Maybe your partner's been keeping you at a distance. I feel like if he has, this is definitely lying on his conscience. Okay. He does feel bad about it. Okay. I feel like there's some issues, a lot of issues actually between you that you guys really need to sit down and have a heart to heart. And I think that you'll see that the state of this relationship is not as bad as it appears, and it can be repaired. Okay. Yeah, here we see that there are a lot of issues in this relationship, but somebody has thrown up a wall. And I feel almost like it's all of the, not necessarily that somebody has thrown up a wall. I feel like it's a wall that's been building. Oh, I'll deal with it another day. Poop, another brick on the wall. And I'll deal with it another day. Whoop, another brick on the wall. So it's just like gets so high that you can't even see anymore. There's a lot of emotion here. I think you still love this person. My eyes are tearing up. So I feel like you still love this person, and I feel like they love you too. I feel like the relationship, it just got lost somewhere along the way, got shut out by that wall you guys have been building. But it's healable. You can heal it. Maybe they got angry with you and shut you out. Somebody's wearing armor here. So, I mean, how can you talk with somebody who's wearing armor? Remove the armor. If this is you, you need to take that armor off and go have a heart to heart with your partner. Because once you cross the line, I almost feel like you can't go back again. So be really sure like that this is what you want to do. And I don't think it is. I think in your heart you don't want to do this. You don't want to cross that line. You still are in love with your partner. You're hurting because your partner is not opening to you, not confiding in you, is not loving you. There's no intimacy because of the wall. And in the future, don't put things off for another day. Deal with them as they come up. And that way you will avoid this type of mess that the mice can make, you know? Yeah. So see, this person loves you. There's still hope. It's been a long journey. It's been a rough journey over hills and twists and turns, but you've made it this far, and I think that a heart to heart and a little effort, I think that you can go all the way. All right? Have courage. Have faith. You are the creator of your world. Okay, so you guys, both of you, created this mess. So you can fix it. There's an opportunity to do so. Okay, you're both in the upright position. I have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. So you're both in the upright position. You're both thinking, and you both have the Wheel of Fortune. One for each of you. So there you go. You can step into this opportunity to heal this relationship because you love each other and because you recognize each yourself, your own responsibility in creating this mess, you know, and own up to it and fix it. You love each other. You love each other. This buried under all of that mess is this love. Cupid is back there with his bow. He's way back there. You can see him here. Okay. And so underneath all of the mess that those mice have created is this love. And it still burns. There's a lesson to be learned here for both of you. I have two Wheel of Fortune. I have the both partners here, and I feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's not letting things, don't leave things for another day. Take care of them now. Take care of them as they come up, and then you will avoid this problem in the future. That's your lesson for both of you, because you're both responsible for what you've created. And you're both responsible here, really, for getting it out. And you guys have something beautiful here. You know, get it out from under the mess and let it breathe. The sun is still here. There's still hope here. Look at that. You got the wish card. So there's still hope here. There's still a direction here. And so I feel like one of you is going to send a message or communicate to the other. It could be you, it could be them. This is, you know, you're both here, so I'm not sure which one it's going to be, but one of you is communicating to the other. And maybe it's them because they have the conscience here, that their conscience is really eating at them. So maybe they will be the first to step up, but one of you needs to step up and end this this thing that's going on here, this illusion here, because right now it's like on the surface there's an illusion of things being terribly wrong, but it's not, because underneath there's this beautiful connection. So let's clean this up, you guys. Let's clean this up. You don't want you don't want to get into a third party. I see a third party here in the not too far, not too far. You don't want to cross that line. There's a third party right there. Because why? Because somebody felt shut out, and they are running to somebody else to fill that void, to offer them the fulfillment that they crave, you know, because they're not getting it here. You don't want to do that. You don't want to end up there, because you're just going to end up in affliction. You know, you're going to end up wishing that you'd never done it. All right. because it's not ever going to match up to what you have here with this person. You will always have this person in the back of your mind. So you need to fix this. Okay? And like I said, once you cross the line, you're not coming back. Okay? So go get your person back. There they are. Go get them back. There's the communication right there. Ace of Swords. Whew, a very emotional read for me. Can feel the tears here. Like it's very emotional. So that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Goodness, I'm going to get a Kleenex. And thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.